Today is the day. Workshop emptying time. Gonna get as much footage of this on here, see what's going on. Got that. Luckily, the landlords were kind enough to loan us this over the weekend, so we could move numerous things around, make life that little bit easier. So throughout the process, that ain't the right word, is it? Progress? Yeah, I think so. We're gonna see all of this. Wow, it's gonna be a mess over there, but all of this is gonna be completely cleared out, ready for Monday. Let's get into it. Go on, mate, put your back into it. No. Oh. That is a strange sight. There's an open space. What are you looking at? Oh, right. Oh. Let's carry on. Thing. Workbench. I'll take a couple of bits off it first. Oh, should we pick Dan up? Yeah, let's get him. About there somewhere. There's my banksman running around over there. Will it fit? Can I get the forks out? Yes. Oh, look at this lot. Have you been helping, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. You done loads of work?
Yeah.
You're gonna get paid?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, that's it. Ready, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ready for Monday. It's a bit weird seeing it so empty. This thing was an absolute godsend. It was so much easier, even for moving those ramps. It was just so easy. Shout out to the landlords once again for being so sound. Today's the day. Oh, it's all going on over here.
System fault, but
yeah.
It says it's full up, it's 99% full. Yes, no start and GPS. Ah, there you go. Situation.
No special functions. Confusing, well, we'll have to dig into that. We're in our home away from home whilst all the groundworks is going on next door. Shout out to DVS for offering us up into his home, so to speak. Got this little Hyundai here, just finishing that. It's had a new aircon compressor with a new headlight in it as well. Service, MOT, an AdBlue fault to look at. Ooh, the lights are going mad. And the exhaust filter was saying it was full, so we thought it might need a regen, but we can't actually find that function yet. I don't know about polishing them back. Well, that one. We do offer a good service of polishing headlights, but I don't know if it's going to be make that look like brand new. Those headlights didn't look too bad, did they, to be honest, once they were done. Freelander in, a couple of little bits of that, investigated diff wine, transit custom, AdBlue problem, service, MOT, etc. All the normal things. Decent bit done. Plenty broken out so far. There'll be another hour on this pad for them, and then we go down to where the brake roller's going to be sunk in here. It's been fairly hard going, look, I mean, not bad going at all, to be fair. A little delay this morning with a couple of things. Stay tuned if you want to see a bit more, see the progress. Progress. Get in there. Thick old load of concrete's come out of here, I tell you. Good sub base as well, to be honest. Once that's all scraped back, that should be half decent for compacting down. Start bringing the first level of layer of concrete up. That's the first pour, done. Just letting that harden up. What we've got left to do. So, got a little channel to be dug down there for some conduit to run the cables for the rollers. And after that, I'll show you that basically it's 200mm all the way around, oversized, and then shutter up the 200mm all the way around to bring it in to help with the strength on the floor, as recommended by the firm. So we're getting there. Not bad going. Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. We're at this point, so fingers crossed for Friday, everything will be where it needs to be. Audi A5, 70 plate, in for a pre-MOT inspection and a service, general like check-up and that. What are we saying? So we got...
Physically can't get out of the hole.
There's your filter.
This is
That's got to move.
Like,
you know, it's not the end of the world. But still, what a pain in the bum. Oh. Ooh.
I think that should have been in there, really.
Someone forgot that last time. Use it again. Yeah, it's like we're all going on it. Recycle it. Little Freelander in. Did the inner and outer track rods on it the other week. Can't remember. These gaiters for the arms were they're rock hard and brittle, and they keep popping off where they're so stiff. But that's back in just to quickly change those over. Revisiting the Range Rover with the starting problems. Let's see if we can find this glow plug relay that's buried behind the bumper.
Get out the hole.
Did you say that was changed in September?
No.
Not at all.
Not if it's got that sort of shape. That's
No.
normally like a year or two.
Yeah. Oh, that's loose.
Done it.
There's a few things loose in there.
Just nothing's attached to anything.
No. It's like one screw.
They've went.
It's on poppers, isn't it?
It's all on poppers. Everything is. That's not what they even attached. Look, look.
Oh yeah.
None of it's been. There's another popper behind there.
Which is loose. Yeah.
That's all like clipped in, isn't it? That's all loose.
Oh yeah.
None of that's been clipped back in.
Goodness sake. Well, I think that's what we need to look at. That's interesting.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be a corrode. I wonder if we can clean it up, put it back in. My conclusion is that whenever someone was in here messing about doing the cam chains, they've yanked those wires around to get them out of the way, and it's pulled the earth out for that glow plug module. Could it be as simple as that? Let's find out. There we go. Much tidier. Flip back up. Well, that's positive. No more codes for glow plug communication, so I think that wire has sorted it. Will it start? Did we fix the glow plug problem? Spot on. Fire straight up. Loose fire, that's all it was. People would just be a bit more careful when they're working on things. That wouldn't happen. Oh, right. Over next door, I'm in our unit in a minute. We've got that Land Rover Freelander, investigated diff wine. That was the actual diff itself. It was, you could feel it, put it in gear, drive it. It was grinding, making all sorts of horrible noises. So that's got to come out. We've got a recon unit been delivered. We've got to split the Haldex unit off of the main diff, give the Haldex a service as well. Got a kit for that, so have a couple of clips of that. BMW X5 is back in after last week. Another prop shaft turned up now, much better condition. So let's get into that. This thing here is a modified tool. This was a 41mm spanner and it is now, what, a 50, point something, it's a little slack because of this here, that there, it's very thin. So this thing has had to be opened up and shaved down thin so it fits. Turn this, it's in park at the moment, usually you can put some grips on this up against here and then turn it clockwise and it winds the prop out on the thread. Let's have a look at that. The prop shaft done on that X5, that's ready to go out the door. That's it really for today. This week's been a bit weird because of all the groundworks that was going on next door and being in someone else's unit. Again, massive shout out to Dan at DVS. We'd be stuffed without his help. Absolutely sound bloke. Go and have a little mosey on round next door and see where they're at. It's all they've gone now. They finished this afternoon. All done. I'll wait for the rest of the concrete to go off. Done a lovely job on this. What to do there, all this wooden, all the shuttering, we'll leave that until, well, we'll leave it on there as long as possible, to be honest, until they want to come and then actually set the ramp up and, you know, fit the equipment. We'll leave the shuttering up. It gives it the best chance of peeling away nicely if it's hardened up for a good couple or few weeks. It's been a roller coaster of a week. I haven't got too much footage of stuff we've been doing because obviously we've been in DVS down the way there, flat out in between, like trying to work in there, keep on top of our stuff, keep coming in here and going through things and talking about things with the blokes doing the groundwork. Sound bunch of lads. If they're watching, thank you very much. Absolute pleasure to have around. It's getting excited now that there's actually something in the floor that we know in a couple of weeks time or so we'll have the actual ramp set up in there, rollers in there. It's not going to be signed off or anything because obviously that's going to take a little while with all the paperwork and that. We should be up and running to be able to MOT by spring. This year, you know, going forward after that, it's going to be crazy busy, exciting though. If anyone was wondering what grade the concrete, the mix was, this was a C40 mix. It's like one of the strongest you can get. On the lorry, they put in an additive as well, and that's why this side has gone off. Well, it's not gone off, like, you could stand on it. I wouldn't say you put a car on it just yet, it's only been a day. That is why it's hardened up on the surface so quickly. That's what it's meant to do. This was done yesterday. You can see he's still damp. That's a C40 mix as well in there, but didn't have the additive put in it. So yeah, there you go. And if anyone is wondering why this section is wider than 200mm all the way around, there's a reason for that. Down here, on this previous line, it made more sense to not just cut that much away from that crease already. You might as well go all the way up to the crease and concrete back, because that little sliver could end up cracking out. We don't know. So they made the decision, and we said as well there, don't risk anything. Get it done right the first time round. So that is why that looks bigger than that. The next mammoth task is sorting all that lot out. Oh, we've got so much to do. We've got so much stuff to get rid of. These shelving units, they've got to be well, either gotten rid of, or potentially we'll like cut them in half and then re-weld the steels to make them like half the depth. All this stuff in this shelving, it's all just rubbish really. It's got to be gone, like sorted through. All this valeting gear. The idea at the moment is, until we move this stuff out and get measuring, or even actually just put things in place to see what they look like, is from that pillar back round there, just some shelving, the depth of the pillar so it doesn't stick out too far, all the way across, put some supports in for putting stuff on. Area there is, ideally, we want the single post ramp. It's going to be tight, it's going to be neat and tight for the minute. I don't know, roughly here somewhere, so we've got plenty of room at the back there to get the smaller cars on. So we're probably thinking the 2-post ramp around about here somewhere where that toolbox and that is, so in line with that, maybe even at a slight angle, until we get the markings down on the floor, because we can't have that side interfering with the MOT lane. Nothing can encroach from that side into anything to do with the MOT lane. You know, I imagine, I don't know, we're going to be about that far away is where you're going to have like your crosshatch lines down. So we should be able to get away with it. Like I said, we've got to empty it out and work things out. So that is going to be the next big process, because obviously we can't live over at DVS's forever. I know he'd love to have us there. But yeah, whew. Friday afternoon, we're done. Well, Dan went ages ago. I just finished up a couple of bits and had a quick check of things. Get ready for next week's madness. We've got a load on next week, as well as trying to sort bits out in here. We're probably going to have to dedicate just a couple of days, maybe even, I wouldn't say a full, I don't want to do a full weekend over here sorting it out, but if I have to, then it's got to be done. Exciting times ahead. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.